We are 2 minutes away on the clock. 2nd and 18 for the Raiders after their 13th penalty of the half. Gannon under pressure, got away from Schulters. Oh, what a job by Rich Gannon as Lance Schulters came on the blitz, horse-collared him, and Richie got away.
I'll tell you who else did a great job on that play was Lincoln Kennedy, number 72, the big tackle. Here's the guy that came back to try to help him.
3rd and 18. And Rich Gannon finally taken down as Rocky Boyman.
Yeah, but you know who was on the bottom? Kevin Carter had a hold of his ankle, and Rich Gannon couldn't get out.
Guess what? There's another flag.
No.
Right side of your screen, number 93 comes around Lincoln Kennedy. Look, he's on the ground. He grabs Rich's foot and doesn't allow him to go anywhere so that Boyman can come in and make the play. If this is against the Raiders, you refuse it. If it's against the Titans,
it looks like it's against the Titans.
You got to say to yourself, thank you.
Because it was 3rd and long. Unsportsmanlike
conduct. Number 98. Defense made contact with an official that's 15 yards and an automatic first down.
Robert Smith, and you wonder why, after a play like that, he would make contact with an official.
He might have been complaining to the official that he was held and got too adamant about it.
It didn't make any difference he was held. They tackled the quarterback. It's 4th down. You got to kick the ball. Go sit down.
I totally agree with you.
It would have been 4th and
mine.
We used to have a situation where every time the quarterback said they couldn't hear, they would tell the crowd to quiet down. And then we got to the point where the referee would say, hey, you can hear, get in there.
Or if you don't quiet down, we're going to penalize him 5 yards.
Now, Ron Blum has come over to say to Jeff Fisher, you've got to quiet the crowd down. This, to me, is the most ridiculous thing in football. To have the official come over to the home team coach and ask him to tell these people not to scream for their... Now Jeff is saying, now Fisher says, all right, get them going.
So what the officials did was stop the clock because Robert Smith was still on the field.
Exactly.
It's 3rd down and 6 now. After another penalty against the Raiders, that's their 8th. And Jake on the mark, and Rod Smith, if they give him forward progress, does have the first down. A lot of frustration, and another flag here as Smith got into the middle of it.
Well, this is one of those point penalties. You know, it always happens when you have that kind of fracas there, and then they both point to the other guy. You know, it was him. No, it wasn't. It was him. I didn't do it.
Chris Cooper and Smith with pushy, shovey.
And then the coaches get in, they're pointing. Look at this, the umpire, he's going to break it up, and he got punched with a right hand. Whoa. I mean, that was a real right hand. That's Rod Smith. Watch number 80. I mean, he's going to punch the Raider, and he punches the umpire right in the face.
Personal foul against Denver.
They're going to have to throw Rod Smith out of the game if they call that for punching the umpire.
And then another flag just came down after the call was made, so there's some jawing going on down there, clearly.
Well, you know, when you talk about heated rivalries, these types of things happen in heated rivalries. Not punching an umpire, but these type of multiple fouls.
After the play was over, we have 2 dead ball fouls. We had a personal foul on number 80 of the offense, and we had unsportsmanlike conduct on number 50 of the defense for taking his helmet off. Those 2 penalties were all set at the dead ball spot. The result of the play was the first down.
So the Raiders get an initial break, and then Barton takes his helmet off. And Smith, fortunate in a sense not to get thrown out of the game, but clearly, I mean, it was he didn't mean to punch the and whoa. They are going to throw him
Leading
out.
the referee.
Forget about inadvertent. Hit him or not, Smith is gone.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, that's one thing that they have to.
6, 3rd and 7, 4th. Jed Weaver nailed by Adrian Wilson. Wilson called for a personal foul. Hands are head up.
Actually looked like a good hit with the forearm.
Brian Billick was asked if he felt sorry for the Broncos. Meanwhile, Kyle Bowler to Todd Heap for a touchdown. Mike Shanahan says, here's a challenge. One more look. Tough play to review. Did he have possession? Heap.
Well, you have to have possession and do something with the football, although it's a little more difficult when you have it happen in the end zone.
And they call it no. They uphold the challenge, Tom. They say no catch, and they settle for a Stover field goal. Score 17-0 3rd. Hasselback to Jackson, Tom's cousin. Touchdown. 26 yards, 24-0 Seahawks. Kelly Holcomb out. Tim Couch in. Couch hit by Rocky Bernhardt. Couch, spray knee, gone. And so, touchdown Falcons at 17-7. What was that? Pressure for Johnson. Jerron Bolden takes it all the way in for the score, and the Falcons are thinking route. It's 24-7, and here's the owner, Arthur Blyers. McKay, he can't believe it.
Yeah, and Brad Johnson known for not taking sacks, but there's one of those times you need to hold on to the football and not let it go because you don't know where it's going.
That's Kerry Jenkins slamming the head of Patrick Kearney, and then on the ensuing kickoff, Nate Webster comes in, grabs Artie Ulmer's face mask. Ulmer does what you would figure he would, retaliate, and as usual, Tom, when you hit second, what happens?
Yeah, it's always the second guy that gets caught, Boom.
So he's ejected. Meanwhile, Johnson fell